It's time to break down the ring muscle up. Now, if you have progressed through all of the different progressions that we have given you, which I hope you have, then what you're going to hear today should hopefully be a lot of repetition, because all of the most important elements with the ring muscle up are things that we have been practicing with our progressions the last however many weeks. As such, this video is focused on reminding you of those elements and then talking about how we piece them together to make sure we get that first ring muscle up. So let's take it from the beginning. When it comes to the ring muscle up, you want to make sure that you jump up from directly underneath the rings. You want to start with a nice big ring swing. So you're going to lift your knees as high as you can, kick your feet out in front of you, and swing those legs back. From here, you'll swing them forwards. And what is super important is that everything that's happened up until now needs to have happened with some degree of holding back. A lot of athletes, when it comes to getting that first ring muscle up or trying to get it, are nervous, impatient. They definitely want to get going. And that results in them swinging their legs forwards as aggressively as they can, thinking that that's going to generate lift. But the issue is it generates no lift. In fact, all it does is it takes away from your ability to explode with your hips, which is what should be generating lift. So let this serve as a reminder to make sure that you're holding back just a little bit as you perform your ring swing, and that you're focused on getting to a point where your feet are in front of you before you then are as explosive and aggressive as you can be with your hips and your arms to generate the lift that you need. A little caveat to this is then, of course, as well, that as you explode with your hips and pull with your arms, you want to make sure that you maintain tension in your body so that you see the whole body rise up and not just your hips flying up to the rings. Because you may feel like that's getting a lot of height for you, but it's not going to get you the transition, which means it's not going to get you the ring muscle up. An extra little note to this part of the movement as well is that, of course, when we pull with our arms, we want to remember to pull those elbows out to the side. If looking from the side, as we are now, we should see that those elbows are in line with our shoulders as we pull here at the start. From here, it's time to transition. And a common mistake that we see a lot of athletes making is that they hold back for too long. And what I mean by this is they think that they need more height before they can allow themselves to transition through the rings. But reality is that things move quickly when you get to this point. And as such, what you should be thinking is that as you explode with your hips and as you pull with your arms, you want to sit forwards through the rings straight away. And you may think that you are too far away from the rings to begin to do so. But as I said, things move quickly. And if you try to sit through the rings straight away as you pull and explode with your hips, what you should find is that you rise up through the rings and get a really good first ring muscle. With regard to that finishing position, what we're looking for is for your shoulders to get past the straps. Ideally, your elbows should be positioned over your wrists. And of course, you're keeping those rings nice and close. From here, should be a simple matter of driving up, pressing out the dip, and then high-fiving your friends as you celebrate your first ring muscle. To play it for you in real time, go get that first ring muscle up.